Hi everyone, Duke Danger. I have been requested by one person to start doing a vlog chronicling my daily life and my battles with the extreme pain in my shoulder. Um, so yeah, that's what I figure I'll try out, and we'll see if it works and if it's any good. Sorry if I'm a bit out of it today. My painkillers have just kicked in, but I am determined to do this whether my painkillers are fucking me up or not. So here we go. A little bit about myself. I was born in New Jersey, raised in Wakefield, West Yorkshire. I've been living in Cornwall for the past 7 years. 2 of those years in Falmouth, and the rest in a place called Sand Place in the middle of fucking nowhere. Um, that's pretty much all there is to tell you, really. I'm 23, soon to be 24. And I only have the use of one of my arms currently. What happened was, on January 2nd, 2013, I injured myself at work in such a way that I've been in pain ever since. And I shouldn't really say injured myself. It was a stupid thing I was told to do, so I did it, and yeah, I can't really go into too many details there. But yeah, basically, I've been in pain ever since. On the pain scale, as the doctors like to call it, I've been averaging probably around a 5 for the past year, every day. And it sort of wears you down, which is why my reviews are so on and off, and I can't quite keep up with the promises. Sometimes it's so painful that I can't function. When I was at work, a couple of days before my 23rd, actually, a customer, I work on the self-checkouts at a supermarket, a customer knocked me, just pushed past me, knocked my shoulder. I mean, I was in my sling, but apparently that doesn't mean much when you work in a supermarket. And I blacked out. I can't remember any of what happened. I remember my girlfriend taking me back to her house, calling my mum, and then having to go to hospital. And that's all I remember. I remember I was in the hospital for a long, long time. But apparently what happened was a member of staff saw that I was in a lot of pain. Went and got the security guard. The security guard went and grabbed my supervisor. My supervisor took me off. Apparently I was in tears. I was babbling nonsense. Yeah, it was it's the worst pain I've ever felt, and no one knows what's wrong. I've had an MRI scan, I've had 6 X-rays, I've had an ultrasound scan, and the next step is they're gonna put a camera in through my neck, or possibly through here, push it up to the shoulder, see if they can find any damage. I'm a bit skeptical because it's been over a year and fuck all was done. I mean, I had an X-ray, one X-ray in the first 15 weeks. Then I was put into physio. The physiotherapist was the first person to actually feel the shoulder. She thought it had been dislocated. Now no one's sure if it has. In all honesty, I think that the damage is healed, but it's healed in such a way that it's still causing pain. Obviously I'm not a doctor, so... But, yeah, it's horrible. And these painkillers aren't helping. I'm on amitriptyline 10 mg. I take 4 of these a day sometimes. because they are awful. They are truly, truly awful. I mean, as you can see, I'm normally much more alive than this, I promise. It's these painkillers. They really fuck you up. They also cause weight gain, which isn't too pleasant. I'm desperately trying to lose weight because since my shoulder was done in last year, I've put on 3 stone, and I can't get rid of it. I've tried everything. I can't go jogging, causes too much pain in the shoulder. I have a little exercise bike somewhere. Where's it gone? There. And I use that as often as I can, but sometimes that causes too much pain as well. I'm barely eating, which doesn't do the painkillers any good, to be honest. And the doctors won't take me off them because they do actually help a little bit with the pain. But as far as I can see, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, they help with the pain, but they make me feel nauseous, they make me feel exhausted, they dehydrate me, so I've got to drink, probably 15 pints of water a day, and they're just shite, really. They're not pleasant pills at all. I was on tramadol, I was on... I mean, it's just been getting stronger and stronger as time's gone by. They started me off on fucking paracetamol and ibuprofen, and then of course that's not going to touch anything, is it? And then it was tramadol, no, cocodamol, codeine phosphate, rather, and naproxen. That didn't work. Then tramadol, that worked for a couple of weeks, and now it's amitriptyline and diclofenac. Diclofenac's alright, there's no real major side effects to that. That's just an anti-inflammatory. But the amitriptyline is terrible. I think it's got some qualities of antidepressant in there as well, which is also particularly unpleasant. People seem to have this weird view. I know I used to have it that painkillers would just make you go numb, but it's not the case. I'm getting to a stage now where I think I'd rather be in pain all day than have to continue taking those. It is like that. And I mean, I took too many one day. I think I took 6, 7, because I wasn't having any side effects, but the shoulder was still hurting, and because they kill your short-term memory, there were points when I couldn't remember how many I'd taken, and it does really kill your short-term memory. I can't remember what I did when I woke up this morning, but yeah, I took 6, 7, and then I went to sleep, and I woke up in the morning and I was completely numb. I couldn't feel anything. It felt like I was still dreaming, if that makes sense, and that was the most terrifying experience in my life. I didn't know what was going on. It took me I live on the 3rd floor of my house. It took me probably half an hour, 3/4 of an hour just to get downstairs to the kitchen, because I couldn't feel whether I was stepping on something or not, so I just had to sort of muster my strength every time, and I have oak stairs. If I go down on those with this fucked shoulder, I'm not going to recover, basically. My girlfriend, she's been amazing about this whole thing. I mean, we got together in October 2012, so it was only a few months before this all happened, and she's been really, really great. She's been reminding me when I have to take my painkillers. She's been making sure I take them because I'm a bit half-assed when it comes to stuff like that. So she's been making sure I take them. She's been making sure my shoulder's alright. She's been helping me with all the hospital trips because I can't drive with this. I can only turn left, and yeah, that's not too handy. But no, she's been amazing. And I don't think I would have coped with this half as well if it wasn't for her. So, yeah, not too used to talking about myself, to be honest. So, I used to be when I was a kid. I was a right twat when I was a kid, but the past few years since I left university I don't know, maybe my arrogance has been toned down a little bit. I'm still a megalomaniac. I still know I am fucking awesome. But yeah, if you guys could let me know if this video has been in any way interesting, and I'll carry on with it. I mean, and they're probably going to be shorter than this from now on, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with it every single day. Partly because of my memory, partly because sometimes I'm not around my computer. Just let me know if it's any good, if you want me to carry on with this, and ask any questions you want, because I will answer whatever. Maybe not truthfully, that depends on the question, but yeah, just let me know, guys. Okay, that's me done. Have a good weekend, everyone.